we are in the climax of the Moro arc. Vegeta has just arrived, but that isn't the most interesting thing that's happened in the latest chapter of Dragon Ball Super. It's one of them, and his new technique is, I'd even go as far to say, on par with Ultra Instinct, but many more things have happened in this chapter that are just so good. Toyotaro is doing so well as Toriyama's protege, and it's really just exciting to see for the future of this series. So far we have leaks describing what Vegeta's technique is, what he's been doing all these months on Yardrat, basically the entire arc. It all comes down to this. And from what I can see, just based on these pictures, he has his own version of what Moro does. Vegeta puts his hand up and takes energy, absorbing it from all around the world. It's kind of like Goku's Spirit Bomb, but this just goes directly into powering up Vegeta, automatically making him not just stronger than Goku, but stronger than Moro. He beats down Moro and is now one of the strongest characters in the entire series. He could now contest Jiren. This is what happens when you go your own way. Vegeta right now is prime proof. He beats Moro down into his old form. Vegeta beats down Moro so much that he forces Moro to regrow his old man beard. It's kind of like when Cell threw up Android 18 and he reverted back into his second form. This is literally that. You see Moro with the cross on his fingers again. He's losing his youth and power, and it automatically seems like Vegeta's just won. This is a huge moment for Vegeta. By himself, he sought out the Yardrats, he learnt the new technique, and he bested Moro where Goku couldn't. He stands right in front of him about to wipe him off the face of the planet. But this is not the end. In fact, it's only the beginning. Moro has been beaten, but he hasn't been killed. With the last amount of remaining power that he has, he absorbs his two most powerful soldiers, 7-3 and this guy, making his ultimate form look like this. This form is how Moro will be remembered, because something tells me this is his final ultimate pinnacle of power. This is him, the final version. How you see Frieza and Cell in their final forms, this is what it's going to look like. He regains his youth and his power, the beard is gone, and that can only signify one thing. His power is back. So very interesting leaks. The full chapter comes out tomorrow and you get a little bit more context around what's actually happening. But based off this so far, it really does seem like Vegeta does get his W, but Moro still has something up his sleeve, and he definitely does. He's got a new form. What's interesting about this, and I've heard someone mention it before, Moro absorbed 2 of his soldiers to reach his final form. Imagine, and this could be the way it goes, I'm definitely not the first one to think of this, Majin Buu absorbing Goku and Vegeta with their new power, taking on Moro as the final fight. That's how this story started, and I think it would be a nice roundabout way to end off the Moro arc if you did something like that. It's been a long time since we've seen a Majin Buu absorption, and having him absorb Goku and Vegeta at this level, how strong would that make someone like Majin Buu? Regardless though, that's complete speculation and may not even happen, but it would be a good and very satisfying way to do it. Anyway, let me know what you think of these leaks. Vegeta's new technique literally makes him one of the strongest guys in existence, and Moro now has a new form. Let me know what you think. I'll be back to check out the full chapter once it comes out. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Dragon Ball video.